Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have 4 teams for ya. For the World event, the Faction Assault, a high-level team, and a low-level team that's epic and under. No, you know the drill. Chatathon this Sunday, early in the morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., something like that start time. Every dollar adds 3 minutes to the clock. Every $5 adds 15 minutes to the clock. You know the deal on that too. But it's this Sunday, so check it out, please. Anyway, here's the first team. I kind of changed it up a little bit. I'm just going with Dawnbringer. I think that's a really fine idea for this event this week, to do your share at least. I switched out Davinia and I put in Valkyrie. Valkyrie in first slot. I just want to get it up real quick and convert a color to blue and get up the Dawnbringer as fast as possible. It's a 10 mana troop that Divinish Bala is half mana starting with an explosion, with an enchant. So it's pretty much almost an empowered converter. It's really close to being an empowered converter. It's like a second turn empowered and converter or something. And you just pick a color that makes an extra turn when you change it to blue, and you get up your Dawnbringer, you cast it, and most of the time you're going to one-shot. And if you do not one-shot, you got the Queen Aurora, you got the Valkyrie, you got the Dawnbringer getting up real quick anyway. Like, to get 2 shots of Dawnbringer off wouldn't take very long to do. So either way, I think you're good here with this team. I went with Bard class. We have a yellow restriction. So Bard is one of the best yellow classes in the game. It has a 50% start. It does cool things with yellow troops on its team. And yeah, so just basically the 50% start really, and it always goes well with Dawnbringer and stuff. But with the yellow restriction and access to Dawnbringer, some sort of Dawnbringer team would probably be one of the best ways to go for the World event this week, I would say. But here comes the No team. One of the only troops that hits all enemies. We have a spell damage medal, remember, so what you want to do most of the time when you have a spell damage medal is use troops that hit all enemies. So I'm using Ping Long. Ping Long is one of the only troops that hits all enemies that is available. There's stuff like dancing daggers you could also do, doomed axe. There's some yellow weapons you could do other than this as you're hitting all enemies thing. But Ping Long, double Ping Long with a Flammifer on the top with a Solari on the bottom is working fine for me. There's also this weapon called, like, it's either Sky Hook or Sky Hero or something. It's a blue-yellow weapon that you like destroy a row or a column or something, and for every yellow you make a bunch of red. That looks pretty good as well. It was just using the same exact mana combination as Solari, so I wanted to use the Flammifer. Good old Flammifer, you know. It makes 10 red. Ping Long uses red. The whole team's yellow because that's the restriction. And Solari makes a light storm at the start of battle, so we have a yellow storm going on. Here's the team code. I'm using the Lantern Banner. And I'm using, I think, Bard class again, right? Where's it at? Yep, Bard class, because it's one of the best yellow classes in the game. It's the 50% start yellow class, so why not use it if we have a yellow restriction? So both my teams using Bard class. But yeah, basically, you're just getting up the Flammifer, casting it. Hopefully that gets up your Ping Longs. You cast it. If you need any help cleaning up or finishing off stuff, you got the Flammifer and the Solari. Everything on this team does damage. Plus, the Ping Long does extra damage based on enchanted allies, and you got that enchant potion. So the earlier you fire it off, the better. You'll have enchanted allies to do more damage with it. So yeah, that's what I would recommend for people that do not have the legendaries and epics or Dawnbringer or anything like that. So other options, I think there was what, Guard's Avatar, Dancing Daggers, Will of Nisha. There's several other options you could do as well if you don't have Dawnbringer and you don't want to use Ping Long. Alright, here is the epic and under no for the Faction Assault. We got, I wanted to do something different again. You could do triple Ferocity Rage Reaver. You can do triple Cunning Stone Slicer. You can do those. Those are like a given, pretty much. If there's a red restriction in an underworld and you don't have Zul'Goth or Tesla or something, you can always use Ferocity. If there's a purple restriction in the underworld and you don't have like Arachnian Weaver or Zul'Goth or whatever, you can always use triple Cunning. Ferocity's better than Cunning though, so if you have Rage Reaver, make sure you use triple Ferocity instead of triple Cunning. But if you don't have any of that, let's say the weapon's a problem for you, you don't have Rage Reaver, you don't feel like using Mountain Crusher or something else, Flamifer, you don't have a Stone Slicer, you don't feel like using some other weapon to get up the Cunnings, you could do this team here, which is triple wall, what's it called? Wall of Tentacles with a Black Manacles. I think I've showed this before on like a class event maybe, but the cool thing about it, the Wall of Tentacles gives 5 mana to all allies when you cast it. It also gives itself a bunch of armor, and the Black Manacles has 15 mana, and I think I'm doing a 50% start, I'm doing like Titan, so you only need to cast the Wall of Tentacles like once to get up the Black Manacles. And then if that doesn't do the job, you just keep casting Wall of Tentacles until you get your Black Manacles back up and you cast it again. I got the double purple green minus red, but yeah, you just cast Wall of Tentacles a million times in a row. One Wall of Tentacles gets up the next Wall of Tentacles, gets up the next Wall of Tentacles, and then all that while it's giving 5 mana to the Black Manacles. Then you cast the Black Manacles whenever it's up, and then rinse and repeat. And you're getting a bunch of armor too, and it's hard to kill as well. Plus a Devour every once in a while, so yeah. I'm sure you have access to all that stuff. Wall of Tentacles, super low level, and Black Manacles, super low level mastery weapon. Alright, here is the higher level team, just some sort of Tesla team. I'm not the best at Tesla. The 50% human start is not available with the red-purple restriction, but you could use Tesla, you could use Gargoyle, you could use Ketris, you could use Zul'Goth. That's what I would recommend. When it's a red-purple, I would say high-level people use Zul'Goth. Low-level people use Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver, right? But there's other stuff in between. If you don't have Rage Reaver or you don't have Zul'Goth, you could use Tesla, or you could use Gargoyles, or you could use Wall of Tentacles, right? So there's always something there for you to use. Alright, I got double Tesla, Jar of Eyes, and Leprechaun. So whenever you have Leprechaun, you almost always want to use it because it's the best empowered exploder in the game. Jar of Eyes makes a blue storm. It blows up brown and makes a blue storm, which is good for Tesla, for a bunch of blue to fall. We have Tesla and Jar of Eyes using blue, so that blue storm, that explosion into a blue storm, is good for those 3 troops. The Leprechaun gets everybody started here. And what class was I using? I think just, I think Titan or something like that, just for a 50% start. But yeah, the Tesla does damage, boosted off everybody's armor, so she's awesome for stuff like this. And definitely highly recommended. Tesla, whenever you can use it, is usually good for stuff like this. So yeah, double Tesla, Jar of Eyes, Leprechaun. You could also do Shield of Urskaya later when she's not one-shotting. But that's it for today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. See y'all next time. Peace.